So, Tamara, tell me, how did it all start?
Almost 2 years ago, before I became the team lead of my current team, I was part of an earlier iteration of the team that was going through some difficult times in terms of cooperation, understanding, and communication among the team members. At the time, I was a software architect and I was responsible for most of the integrations related to the utilities and infrastructure management processes, hence the UIM name. At one point, the majority of the team gave up the ghost and decided to leave the company. We were just starting with some really interesting new challenges, building our own UIM product, being involved in an international project in Jamaica, and as a result, having a chance to discover a new culture. However, at the same time, the team was falling apart. There had been 9 of us originally, and only 3 of us were left to pick up the remains. It was very disappointing, and as a result, I was not very enthusiastic to take over this unsettled team.
What was the light at the end of the tunnel that kept you going and kept you believing that you can make it and that your team will be successful?
There was not just one, but several things that kept me going. First, I realized that I could count on our management. They were willing to change things, starting by talking to the employees and taking responsibilities for the past problems. And they reassured me that I could always count on them. Secondly, other team members reached out to me with supportive words and offered their help, which was really important for me personally. Then, they were the 3 amazing people with me in the team. They were downcast but hopeful, and they trusted in my belief that with fair and open communication, we could overcome the past issues. In turn, this provided me with a fresh starting point to build up a team to be proud of. And finally, I could count on my BE-terna coach Tina Shkern to help me with all the organizational, goal-oriented and reporting activities that were added to my new role as a team leader.
What did the transformation look like? What were the first steps?
First, we informed the team that I was officially taking over the role as a team leader. But at the same time, we informed them that we would have a transition period of a couple of months, during which my manager would take over the team management activities on my behalf, like meetings with employees and reporting, etc. And that I would cover just the project-related activities. We divided the whole transformational challenge into smaller chunks to be able to deal with them better in parallel. So first there was the team organizational challenge. At the time I was wondering how a coach would be able to help me, but today I cannot express how grateful I am for my coach Tina. We connected immediately, and just after a few sessions I had a very good idea of how to deal with the situation, from defining clear team goals, defining each person's goals and development plan, setting up one-to-one meetings and setting up a reporting system. So basically finding out our rhythm of business. I also decided right at the beginning that I could do that only if I stayed true to myself, being as fair as possible, having an open communication, and give everyone a chance to be heard. Then was the challenge about the employee dissatisfaction that initially caused the team to break up. As a team, we took the time to prepare a list of all the good and bad practices in the company. This gave us a chance to compare each other's expectations and put them into a more realistic perspective by being critical, not just towards the company, but also towards ourselves. The finalized list was then presented to our management. They performed an analysis of it and additionally talked to some employees to discover what was bothering them. This was a very clear sign that they were also very interested in improving the company's internal culture. Next was the Jamaican project challenge. Our team immediately got a new member, so there we were, 4 women facing the entire Jamaican project team. As we could not cover all the aspects of the project, our management helped by providing 2 great project managers. First, former BE-terna employee Mateja Zorman, and then Gal Schmidonik. They also organized temporary help from other teams. And I am glad to say that even though the other teams were busy with their own assignments, they were able to start helping us immediately. And this is something I try to remember every time someone asks me or my team for help. We expanded our knowledge and we later shared it with our new team members, thus leading by example. And finally, there was the UIM Product Development Challenge. This was the part I enjoyed the most because it meant starting with an idea and bringing it to life. We started with brainstorming ideas, designing solutions, developing them, mostly with the invaluable help of our product team. We worked towards a mutual goal that really brought us together. So, looking back, these steps seem like small ones, but they were the foundation of the team as it is today. Members trusting each other, having no problems in expressing their opinions and ideas, and having no fear when facing new challenges.
You managed to turn things around, to develop a motivated team and grow the business, even traveling to Jamaica together, and then COVID. All of a sudden, the team had to work remotely 24/7. How did you manage and what did you do?
This was something that was really not a new thing for us. Working in Europe for a Jamaican company had already meant that we had to deal with a 7-hour time difference and a great physical distance between us. So we were accustomed to have meetings and workshops online, most of them in the afternoon and evening hours. In addition, one of our team members was located in Belgrade, and we worked online with him constantly. So when COVID struck, we just continued with our daily routine, meaning that instead of just one member, all of us were connected online. We already had a team channel to communicate through. All the team activities like team meetings, planning, one-to-one meetings were regularly on schedule. People posted photos of their home offices, and we used our cameras to see each other as often as possible. As proof of this, our team expanded in this period by 4 new team members. We accomplished an on-time go-live in Jamaica, and we started with a new offer analysis. We even had an online celebration party with champagne and speeches, which was new, it was good, and it felt very nice. So today we have a Jamaican project reference, we have a new implementation project, 4 new members feeling confident in their roles, and we are a team in which the bonds are stronger than ever.
Tamara, did you have any difficult moments?
Of course, there were some difficult moments. Going from 4 to 10 members, as we feel that our project manager, Gal, is also a member of the team, meant that we had to bring the team organization to a new level. I had to lean on other team members more, to delegate more responsibilities onto them, even when all I wanted was to do things by myself. But I had to give them and myself a chance to prove ourselves in new challenges. There were really some frustrating times when I couldn't see how to reach the next level. Luckily, I had my coach Tina right there beside me. As an endless source of ideas and an extraordinary positive spirit, she helped me through these hard times that now seem like a distant memory.
So, what is the situation like now?
Today, we are a team of 10, including our project manager. We are a mixed team of men and women who socialize even after working hours by playing volleyball together. And we are planning our own team building as soon as the COVID situation calms down. All the team members are highly motivated and looking forward to gaining new knowledge at every opportunity. They have successfully passed 5 certificate exams in the past year as a matter of routine. It is not a joke to say that some of them get really anxious if their to-do lists are too short. So I always try to come up with new activities to keep them on their toes.
What are the plans for the future and what are the next steps?
Continuing to build the team, of course. Helping each team member to climb the next step, to take on more responsibilities and to take on new roles. Every improvement the team makes means new opportunities for all of us, and I include myself into this.
So, to summarize, what do you think the crucial elements are in developing high-performance team?
I rely on sincerity and fair play to begin with, but to develop a high-performance team, you need more. As nothing happens by accident, I believe that a clear vision of the team is essential. All you need from there is a plan of how to achieve it. In our case, we developed our strategy firstly by having ambitious goals for the team as a whole and individual members. having a personal development plan for each of the member of the team. Then, by agreeing on activities that need to be carried out regularly and involving each and every one of us in the process. And finally, monitoring the execution, making corrections to the plan if and when they were necessary, and sticking to the plan.
So, Tamara, what are the 5 key lessons that you have learned on this journey?
The top five, as I see them, are number one, communication, communication, and more communication. And I mean this in every way, within the team, with our management, and with other teams. Expressing our thoughts and accepting other opinions, both with a healthy measure of critical thinking, provides us with a space to grow and trust. Number two, never stop striving to be better and see challenges as new opportunities. This keeps us motivated and provides opportunities for each one of us to shine. And who doesn't want to shine? Number three, a busy team is a happy team. Of course, it is good to have some downtime occasionally, but not too often and not for too long. Being useful makes us feel good. Number four, it is good to work together in person, but we can manage just as well remotely when the situation demands it, and we can get the most out of it. And number five, I believe that strength doesn't come from just one person. True strength lies in the team spirit. Trusting your colleagues and working together is what, in the end, can overcome any issue.
Tamara, would you do it again?
I can say that I am happy that I had been able to contribute and be part of this journey. Furthermore, I am satisfied to still be on board. But doing it all over again with these same people around me, I think yes, anytime.